frantic, wild, or distraught with fear, anxiety, or other emotion. Rescue teams made a frantic effort to reach the survivors after the crash. Haunting, poignant, and evocative, difficult to forget. The witness gave a haunting description of the moment the plane went down. Odor, a distinctive smell, especially an unpleasant one. Crew members reported a strange odor coming from the back of the aircraft. Veered, changed direction suddenly. The vehicle suddenly veered off the road and hit a nearby fence. Tarmac, a material used for surfacing roads or runways, the runway itself. Passengers were forced to wait on the tarmac for several hours during the delay. Scrutiny, critical observation or examination. The airline industry is under intense scrutiny after several safety incidents. Harrowing, acutely distressing. Survivors of the accident shared harrowing stories of their escape. Jarring, incongruous in a striking or shocking way. The jarring footage of the collision was captured by a security camera. Cockpit, the compartment for the pilot in an aircraft. Investigators are examining the data retrieved from the cockpit voice recorder. Sheared, cut, or broke off suddenly. The impact was so strong that the wing was sheared right off the plane. Jolted, pushed, or shook abruptly. The passengers were jolted forward when the pilot applied the emergency brakes. Unprecedented, never done or known before. Experts described the technical failure as an unprecedented event in aviation history. Rigorous, extremely thorough, and careful. The safety inspections for international flights are among the most rigorous in the world. Reputable, having a good reputation. You should only book your flights through reputable airlines with good safety records. Ensuing, happening afterward or as a result. In the ensuing chaos, many people struggled to find the emergency exits. Plummet, fall or drop straight down at high speed. Oil prices began to plummet after the news of the peace talks broke. Contradictions, ideas or statements that are opposed to one another. The report highlighted several contradictions in the witness statements. Martyr, a person killed because of their beliefs. Supporters gathered at the square to honor those they considered a martyr. Strait, a narrow passage of water connecting two seas. The strait remains a critical point for the global flow of energy. Envoy, a messenger or representative on a diplomatic mission. The Middle East envoy is working to extend the deadline for the deal. Parliamentary, relating to a parliament or its members. The parliamentary speaker dismissed the claims as political manipulation. Quagmire, a complex or hazardous situation. The region is struggling to escape the political quagmire caused by the war. Precipitously, very steeply or suddenly. Stock markets have been selling off precipitously due to regional concerns. Container ship, a ship that is designed to carry goods in containers. The large container ship was blocked at the port, delaying global shipping. Insidious, proceeding in a gradual, subtle way, but with harmful effects. High energy costs have an insidious effect on the overall economy. Interception, the act of stopping or catching something. The military reported a successful interception of a missile over the border. Alleged, claimed without proof. The group has alleged links to foreign intelligence agencies. Auditor, a person who conducts an official inspection. Canada's Auditor General found significant flaws in the government's program. Crackdown, severe measures to stop something. The government started a crackdown on fraudulent student permit applications. Bogus, not genuine or true. Several applicants were caught providing bogus documents to the immigration office. Rigor, the quality of being extremely thorough. The department plans to apply more rigor to the screening process. Oversight, the action of overseeing something. Strong oversight is necessary to ensure the integrity of the international program. Designation, official title or status. The airport was given a special designation to bypass certain environmental rules. Alienating, causing someone to feel isolated. Discriminatory policies can end up alienating certain groups of citizens. Ostracizing, excluding someone from a group. Many people feel that the new law is ostracizing religious minorities. Implications, the possible effects or results of something. The court's ruling could have serious implications for civil rights. Rink, an enclosed area of ice for skating or hockey. The young athlete hurried to the rink for her final hockey game. Controversial, giving rise to public disagreement. The controversial law has sparked protests across the entire province. Secularism, separation of the state from religious institutions. The debate over secularism continues to be a central topic in local politics. Notwithstanding, in spite of, nevertheless. The province used the notwithstanding clause to protect the law from challenges. Foyer, an entrance hall or open area in a public building. A large crowd gathered in the foyer of the court to hear the arguments. Turban, a headdress worn especially by Sikhs, Muslims, and Hindus. The law bans public workers from wearing religious symbols like a turban. Invoked, cited, or appealed to as an authority. The government invoked special powers to end the ongoing protests. Respondents, people who respond to something, defendants in a lawsuit. The respondents argued that the law reflects the distinctive values of the society. Distinctive, characteristic of one person or thing, unique. The province is known for its distinctive cultural and social values. Secular, non-religious. The goal of the policy is to ensure that all public schools remain secular. Venue, the place where something happens. The venue for the international summit has not yet been officially confirmed. Triumphant, having won a battle or contest, victorious. The singer made a triumphant return to the stage after a long illness. Taxiway, a path for aircraft at an airport connecting runways with aprons. The plane was traveling slowly along the taxiway before the incident occurred. Veers, changes direction suddenly. The aircraft suddenly veers to the right just before the signal is lost. Indiscernible, impossible to see or clearly distinguish. The pilot's voice was almost indiscernible due to the heavy static. Overcast, cloudy and dark. The weather was overcast with thick clouds at 11,000 feet. Jerks, moves with a sudden quick motion. Everyone jerks forward when the bus stops abruptly at the light. Stoppages, acts of stopping, halts. There were 2 distinct stoppages before the final collision occurred. Recollection, the action or faculty of remembering something. Based on my recollection, the impact happened shortly after landing. Speculate, to form a theory without firm evidence. It is too early to speculate on the exact cause of the engine failure. Abrasions, areas of scraped skin. The passenger suffered only minor bruises and abrasions from the seatbelt. Imagery, visual images or photographs. The reporter managed to capture some clear imagery of the crash site. Sprints, runs at full speed over a short distance. The athlete sprints toward the finish line to win the final game. Hectic, full of incessant or frantic activity. It has been a hectic week for the airport staff due to the winter storm.